Remember the White House holiday parties that Melania spoke about?
I'm working like a my ass off
I
with
know.
that Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Well, this year there's been another issue.
Guests stood shoulder to shoulder to hear the president speak, many not wearing masks.
I wonder, does the White House, is it setting a good example for the public for the White House to be holding in-person holiday parties at a time when the CDC and other organizations are asking Americans to forego those kinds of celebrations for their own safety?
Yeah, so, if you can loot businesses, burn down buildings, engage in protest, you can also go to a Christmas party.
Wait, at the White House Christmas party you can loot businesses and burn down the building? Talk about a wild and crazy gathering. Okay, in all seriousness, hey Trumpsters, what is wrong with you? Well, like all previous approaches to the coronavirus from this crowd, there is a cause and effect, and we're already seeing it in this case with the White House holiday parties. Hello everybody, I'm David Shuster, and thanks for watching. Some White House officials say there's already anxiety among a few of the guests who were at some of the parties last week because, yes, some folks are showing symptoms and are now being tested for COVID-19. And everybody else who was at those parties, well, they've been issued a warning. Nobody should be surprised that this is the outcome for a Trump White House coronavirus event. Rudy Giuliani has been going to some of the battleground states and having hearings without wearing masks where he's talking about his claims of election fraud. Rudy Giuliani is now in the hospital dealing with COVID-19. If you want to go back to November, on election night, there was a watch party inside at the Trump Hotel. Mark Meadows, the White House Chief of Staff, and Ben Carson, the HHS Secretary, they emerged from that watch party with COVID-19 a short time later. You want to go back to September, there was the Amy Coney Barrett nomination for the U.S. Supreme Court. Remember that event at the White House Rose Garden? At least 11 people came down with COVID-19. That event was described as a super spreader. Some of these Trump events have been a killer. President Trump held an indoor rally over the summertime in Oklahoma. Herman Cain attended, got COVID-19, and he died a month later. Despite all of this, the administration continues to flaunt the protocols that most health experts say are necessary. There's no social distancing, no masks. People are encouraged to do whatever they want at these gatherings. Secretary of State Pompeo, for example, he's having a party at the State Department with 900 people. It will be indoors. There is one administration official that we know is not going to be invited to the State Department party or any of these White House parties, and that is the nation's top immunologist, Anthony Fauci.
Uniform wearing of masks, keep distances as to the best possible way you can, avoid crowds in congregate settings, particularly indoors, and if you are indoors in that circumstance, always wear your mask.
Again, the numbers here are staggering. More than 285,000 Americans have been killed by COVID-19. The director of the Centers for Disease Control says another 200,000 are going to die from COVID-19 over the next 2.5 months. If you want to live long enough to get a COVID-19 vaccine, and the vaccines are coming, avoid President Trump, avoid President Trump's staff, and avoid President Trump's White House holiday parties. Your life may depend on it.